We back, and we're still in Fort Draken on the second floor, moving into this next room, which is going to be plagued with, oh, okay, well, I didn't even think of that. 2 ogres and an emissary. So, we'll see what happens. We're still currently on a bit of a issue supply-wise. We only have 47 greater potions and 6 potent. I'm looking to see if anybody is going to have any kind of elf root, but it's not looking too good. So we'll see what happens. It's probably not going to go well, but we can hope. I think go for this guy first. Ah, okay. That couldn't have gone worse. Alright. Come here, punk. We gotta pop a potion already. Get rid of this guy and the ogre should be okay. Get on the ground! That was good damage. They're not doing too hot. Stop healing. There we go. I'm coming, Alistair. Okay, that's good. Stop touching her. Go after this one, stupid. How many times I gotta tell you? Oh. That was cool.
Begin the onslaught.
Jeez, we really... that was a long final blow.
Yes.
Alistair, we cannot have you going down. This is not how things are supposed to go.
All right.
We can't have these issues right off the rip. We now have 44. Oh, of course they're locked. Oh, you know what I would give to be able to change party right now? I bet you there's good stuff in here. This one. Oh, what did I say? Alright, but these... I really wish I could lockpick.
All right.
But that's good, though. I don't need a stinking iron ring. What am I going to do with an iron ring? Nothing. But oh my god. They're gearing me up, though. That's for sure. This dragon fight's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. Locked. Locked. Not locked.
All right.
Please, more health. I'll take it, but it's not what I want. Stupid staircases, bro. Oh, come on. So stupid. Alright, quick save. Is this the dragon? Oh, probably. Yeah, this is gonna be the dragon. Now, if it's just the dragon, I honestly think we'll be fine. But I doubt it. He's fine. Yeah, he's not fine. We're gonna hit a pause instantaneously. Oh, see, this is exactly what I wanted. Now, why do I still have the elves? But it's 2 less than before. Okay. Is it just them, or him? I think this is totally doable if we do this correctly. So let's, low-key, I don't think this is gonna work. But if it does, that'd be nuts. So we're gonna pop one of them. I'm just gonna get in there. You're just gonna get in there. And then you... give us some of this. And then... useful against armored targets. I kind of want range, to be honest. Let's get some mages. We just need some range. Why are they so incredibly close? Back it up. We do not need you that close. Hello. Let's pop some of these things. Swing, maybe? What are you doing way over there? See, all these mages, they should go crazy. That doesn't seem great. Are you kidding me? This thing's rage baiting me. Oh, God. Where is she? Oh, okay. Oh. How are we health-wise? It's doable, to be honest. It is. But, I don't know. We'll see. Having them go down that quick is not ideal. Especially with this punk just leaving. Oh, great. That's bad. Everybody just chill. I'm just gonna be over here doing this. Seriously? Help me out here, Alistair. Seems like we gotta just focus these guys. I cannot believe they died. Ow. Maybe it doesn't work. If only I could tell them to, like, revive.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Ow.
Nice try.
Okay. Why can't I? Oh, I can. Yeah. This is working. Switch weapons and attack this punk. Alright, well. That was terrible timing. I only got 3 mages left. I think we're gonna go with the Dalish next. Oh god. Actually, no. We're gonna... Oh god. Alright. I don't think it's doable now. Load game. Alright. We just need these idiots not to die. How can I be like, yo, stay out of the fight? I really don't want them. Maybe if I just tell them to go over here and then hold. Like, just don't. And if I pop this one, I think it's that one. I might be wrong on that. And get these mages. Can I have him not hold, though? Like, I want him to fight. I'm not sure. Then just stay back. Very difficult to keep track of where it is. I imagine it's a balance thing, but imagine I could get all these guys at once. So, like, is he gonna... Where even is he? Yeah, I don't think he's doing anything. Maybe if you have him like that, he'll attack. Yeah, okay. Kind of not ideal, but... better than nothing, I guess. Nah, he's not doing anything. I just want him to move. It's kind of annoying. Just don't want those other idiots getting killed instantaneously. So like, where? How are they taking damage if they're way back here? Where the heck did it go? Okay. Got randoms. Honestly, keep following me, stupids. Go away. I want everybody up here. Everybody. Get up here. I want everyone following me. Just defend me up here. Turn this. This will be perfectly fine if we just hold position. But now, move here, move here, move here.
That's finished.
Okay, okay. And then switch weapons, attack, attack, attack.
Where do I go?
Where are you going? Why not use Oddbird? Why not? It's a... Okay. Whatever. I don't know why she's not attacking.
I am ready.
I don't know why you're moving. I got questions, bro. Don't you dare do it. Why are you not helping?
Down you go.
Everybody get out of that, because I'm not trying to just die to an AoE. That's a bit ridiculous. Can she cleanse that? Well, it doesn't look like she did, so. She cleansing aura, but didn't look like it did much. I think all the... yeah, they all died. Let's get the dwarves in here.
No mercy.
Alright, here we go. Switch back. Switch back. Where is he? I don't think that did any damage. We're almost done. We got this in the bag. See if you can do that. I doubt it. Yeah, definitely just... Alistair's on it. Nice. That wasn't hard at all. Jeez, Alistair, you're getting all the glory. That actually kind of, story-wise, makes it better. Yeah, I mean, we only lost the first time because our stupid mages died. Oh, now I'm taking the glory. Alright. Oh, I just remembered about the whole baby thing. Oh no. The beacons! The beacons are lit! Okay, how are we not dead from that? I don't know about you, but for me, I see them running, I pull out the bow and I start shooting. We don't let them regroup for later.
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
I don't think they're gonna have that happy of a marriage.
Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
I don't know. What cost could there have been?
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory.
Me.
Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day.
Yeah, that's
Ladies
me.
and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden.
Yep,
The
me.
first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
Me. Sten does not care at all.
My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
Ooh. I wish to continue to serve the crown. Lame. A title and riches. That's pretty cool. I ask if the Hows pay for what they did. Ooh. The sacrifice of the wardens should not be forgotten again. I have no need for anything. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I mean, a title and riches. That'd be pretty cool. 1 is lame. 6 is lame. 5 is lame. So between 2, 3, and 4. A title, revenge, or preservation. I think a title would be pretty cool.
Then I appoint you the new Tairn of Gwaran, and inheritor of Logain's estate.
I
and
think that is pretty
fortune.
fair, yeah.
Only fair, I think.
I think so. I mean, you basically just gave
Let it also
your
be
wife's
known
fortune.
that the
What happened to the
Arname of
crowd?
Amaranthine, once the land of Al How, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Since when can I leave? I didn't know you could. I think you'll need my help. The Darkspawn are still a threat. The Grey Wardens need me. Well, there's only... Now that you're king, there's only 2 of us. So yeah. I think I will travel. I intend to find... Ooh. I intend to find Morrigan.
My impression was that she didn't want to be found. But I understand completely. There's a group of Ferelden
Yeah, but that's
citizens
my...
waiting outside.
That's
to
my
get a look
child
at their
over
hero.
there. She's got...
I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
She got my child, bro. I can't just let... I just can't just let her leave. A Dark Promise. What is that? Oops, wrong one. Player profile. Dark Promise. That'd probably be at the bottom. It's not at the bottom. Okay. Here. Defeated the Archdemon and through a dark ritual with Morrigan, spared your own life. I think that was the best choice.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it.
So I guess because that other guy died, it would have been
don't
between me or
understand
Alistair
how
dying.
he's still alive. I guess Riordan was wrong.
Well, Morrigan.
I had no idea. I suppose that makes sense. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
I don't know, but I will find her. She doesn't want to be followed. Yeah, I don't care. I don't know. I'm not sure I want to. No, I will
Good
find
riddance, I say.
Whoa.
At any rate, I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I
her.
suppose.
Saying that to the wife,
never
the
wait.
wife,
And
the
if I don't get the
mother of my
chance some
unborn
other
child.
time, thanks. For everything.
This is hardly goodbye.
You're leaving, aren't you? And I'm not. I guess we'll see how things play out. But this certainly feels like an ending. At least for now. I'll let you get to your adoring
I'm
public.
curious now.
They
I
want
didn't
to see
think
the
of
hero
that.
of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Because I was kind of planning. Can I even look at the world map? No. I was kind of planning to do those other two gold things, but now I don't have everybody. So I don't really know how that's going to
Allow
work.
me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden.
Hmm.
I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious.
There were 3 of us.
Yet here you are.
Can't even say a small number. That's the smallest of numbers. Yeah.
Normally, I would call that bravado, but it seems your confidence is deserved. Tell me something. Is Alistair always like that?
Like what? Yeah, like what?
Well, he answers every serious question with a jest. Is that normal? Thankfully, he has surprised me with his eagerness to learn the business of ruling. Despite his questionable humor, he may yet be a good king.
Well, you're not off to a great
Oh, well.
start. You didn't
His
hold
heart
his
is in
hand.
the right place. In that, he reminds me of Kalen, which is no failing. Now I see Arleman gesturing to me.
Why is
There is
everyone
more work to be done.
trying to stop
I must take my
talking?
leave of you, I fear. Enjoy the rest of the celebration, Warden. I shall speak to you again before the day is done.
Okay. Well, we'll go through everybody. Everybody that wants to talk, it seems. Fergus.
When I heard that my little
I don't know
brother
who
was
you
not
are.
only a Grey Warden, but also leading
Oh.
Ferelden into battle,
Oh,
I
you're
was
alive.
surprised, to put it mildly, Father. He would have been so proud of you.
I know
I
he
am.
died.
You've done good.
Yeah, what happened to you?
I never made it to the Battle at Ostagar. We were still scouting in the wilds when we were attacked by a party of Darkspawn. Most of my men were killed. I woke up 2 weeks later in a Chase-Ind hut, wounded and feverish. By the time I was able to sneak out of the wilds, you were already marching to Denerim. I tried to get word to Highever. You can imagine what happened, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your children. Hal paid for what he did. He did.
Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think.
Yeah, you want to
I
become
need
one?
to go back to Highever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
We'll see. I'll be traveling. Of course.
Good. Highever won't be the same without everyone around. Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
I can't believe that he's alive. I could have sworn he would have been dead.
It is over. I can
It
barely
is.
believe it. You stopped the Civil War
I did.
and then defeated the Blight.
I did.
On behalf of Ferelden, allow me to say thank you.
You're
It
welcome.
truly cannot be said enough.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do. It was a close call. We're lucky. Didn't have a lot of it. That's true. I'm a Grey Warden.
So I'm learning. It's too bad that you aren't remaining here in the capital. The hero of Ferelden would have influence, but I understand.
Yeah, we're going
Myself,
after
I will
Morgan.
be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being. Connor seems well enough, and Isolde refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence.
You're welcome.
Have you noticed anything strange about the lad? He seems quiet.
Your son? Consider what he's been through.
You are no doubt correct. It is my imagination, I am sure. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
This guy's just aggressively pointing. Very rude. Liliana.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
Oh. That's crazy. I'm going with it. Morgan's not here.
I don't know. I haven't read that part yet, have I? You'll have to tell me.
That's crazy. 1.
Oh, is that how it is? You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you.
That's crazy.
And look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. You should know. I'm thinking of going back to Orlais for a while, to find Marjolaine. I don't know how long I'll be gone.
Everybody's leaving. Do you need help? Oh, okay. Well, see, Do you need help?
No. This is something I need to do on my own.
That's fine. I
Perhaps
didn't really
we'll
want to go
see each
anyway.
other when I return. I look forward to it. Until then, be
So I
well.
don't
May
get
the
the
Maker watch
girl.
over you.
Ridiculous. Alright, who's next? No one. Zevran. Zevran is one of the worst companions that
I will
we
be
had.
relieved when all this pomp and
Zevran and
ceremony
Sten.
is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
You know, I just realized, is he not the voice of the guy from Veilguard? I don't remember his name. The Crow. That'd be kind of silly if it was, but it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
You see? This is why I like you.
It sounds just
Always
like
game
him.
for a little fun. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that
maybe
much
not.
quicker.
I don't know.
While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on leaving soon. Is that true?
That is indeed what I said. Anything can happen.
And would you consider some company? You tend to get up to interesting things.
Yeah,
You
we
meet
could have
interesting
a
people and
duo
then you kill
looking
them.
for Morrigan.
I'm game to tag along if you are.
Okay.
And I promise not to get you into too much trouble. Well, no more than you get me into, anyhow. Well then, since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been sufficiently paraded in front of the populace.
Yeah, I mean, why not
Don't
have
worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot.
companion?
Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Okay, hold up. I ain't paying you. You gotta come with me,
The
too.
hero of Ferelden.
What's up?
My. How does it feel?
Pretty cool. Well deserved. They could have thought up a better name. I mean, not really. Well deserved.
I suppose it is at that.
Yes.
A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
True, true. Didn't do it on my own. I wonder how long the love would last. Absolutely true. Didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their
I mean,
fate.
to be quite honest,
Not
she
that
was
I've gone
definitely
without
the
notice.
best companion.
Irving
Story-wise,
asked me
maybe
to take
not,
over
but
as first enchanter, but I don't wish to
skill-wise.
go back. Not after all this.
Oh, come with me.
Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court.
Lame.
There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
Lame. But what about your problems? Alistair asked you to stay. I was hoping you might stay. Yeah.
I appreciate the offer, but I cannot. What time I have remaining, I wish to spend being useful. If we do not see each other again, live well, Warden. And thank you.
Wow. Well, we have one companion. There's Ogren, there's the dog, there's Sten. That it? Ogren.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orsamar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
I guess that makes sense. Enjoying yourself already, I see. Is that all you do, drink?
That's not all I can do.
Ew.
See? So I guess you're heading off soon, huh? Leaving the city?
That's the plan. Why? What are you doing?
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself.
Why is everyone staying
At
here?
least for a bit. Well, that pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
You should venturing.
Maybe. Swing around in a few months or so.
Months?
If I'm sober by
gotta
then,
find
I'll
Morgan.
let you know. It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Alright, dog, what's up? I can't even talk to the dog? That's not my dog. Where's my dog at?
They call you Hero. I have not heard it used before,
I don't
but
think
I
that's
think
my
I
dog.
understand the intent. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
I'm not sure it's the same thing. Do the Kunari celebrate and put on parades? Nothing wrong with a little
Of
pride.
course you would say that. What the human custom has in common with our own is that the declaration of a Kunoran Vel is a cause for much celebration. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
Okay. That'd be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people.
Yeah,
Your
good riddance,
quest
I
is
don't really
done,
care.
and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
I'm not going with him. The Darkspawn are still a threat.
But the Blight is done. I have an answer for the Arishok that no longer requires the question. It must be said, you gave me the chance to redeem my honor, and now it is done. I owe you a debt.
You helped me as well. And I will collect on that. You owe me nothing. Yeah, I'd really rather never see you
Some
again.
debts cannot be discarded. There will come a time when I will return, and then it shall be done. Perhaps we shall meet again. Should it be in battle, I will not seek you out. Panahedon, Warden.
I mean, Jack, why couldn't we have got a dog like this? That's a normal looking dog. What the heck is that? Where's my dog at?
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
That's what I'm here for.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed their wedding, Alistair and Honora proved themselves a surprisingly effective pair. Alistair spent a great deal of time at court, showing willingness to learn the art of governing from Honora and often deferring to her judgment, and no one was more surprised by this than Honora herself. So it's like, click it? Oh, yeah. The two of them made numerous outings into Denerim and the other settlements in Ferelden, supervising the reconstruction process and greeting their subjects personally, much to the commoners' enthusiastic approval. Many said the chaos of the Civil War and the Landsmeet were worth it for delivering such beloved monarchs. Wow. News of the Urn of... Oh, I forgot about that. News of the Urn of Sacred Ashes has been found in Ferelden. Had been found. I cannot read out loud, bro. Did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his expertise with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimages. Yeah, but did they take it? Guess not. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. Wow. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, I did that, a lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. city-born elves' lives improved for a time, wouldn't you think? But whatever. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court. A scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Wow. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. How much time has passed in here? That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Laura Lehman remained in Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead, we knew that, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. Beautiful. In time, Aemon, abdicated in favor of his brother, an event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. Yeah, they did help, I guess. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected amongst the Dalish as well as the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes. Wow. In time, I didn't think I clicked. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only keeper Lanaya's leadership kept the peace alive. Well, a lot of things here. In Orzammar, King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Nice. Trade with the surface land increased and caste restrictions were loosened. Nice. The casteless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line in the deep roads was pushed back, and a few tithes were reclaimed. Good. Balin's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble castes. However, after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone. Some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. Brother Burkle's new chantry, drew a surprising number of converts amongst the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Brother Burkle resisted and was slain while being arrested. During a peaceful demonstration, the assembly claimed it was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the divine even contemplated a new exalted march. Jeez. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory on how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. Great deal of attention. This is crazy. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaper to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. Here we go. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, headed west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even have been with a child. Well, how do you say alone but then also with a child? Well, whatever. There was no word of her after that. Rude. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child. True. Or Morrigan's plans. These questions must remain a mystery for now. Both Robert and the companions who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered into the Four Winds. What does that mean? Scattered to the Four Winds? Drawn by personal duty or the call to further adventure, circumstances dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for a time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order of Amaranthine, They discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was rooted and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. Interesting. Difficult to wipe out, but these tales are yet to be told. This tale ended when Robert sank his blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last Ferelden would hear of him, however. Wow, that was a lot of reading. That was probably the most reading I've read out loud in my life. Okay, well... Okay. Oh, okay. So, Well, one, what would hitting resume do? Like, what happens if I do this? Now that the game is over, you may continue to experience further adventures through downloadable content. Chronologically, these exploits take place prior. Okay. So do I have... So then I would have everybody. I don't have anybody. Where even am I? On the road. Camp for the night. Camp for the night. Okay. Well, let's just see where this goes. Can we just, like, get there? Yeah, so, like, everybody's here. So, my idea was to do these. But to be honest, I don't really know what the point would be. Like, the only thing I have to compare it with is this. And, like, there was a story there, but was it really helpful? No. And, like, getting new things now isn't really helpful either. So, I don't know. The other thing is there are expansions, with one of them being, like, I think kind of on the bigger side. But to be quite honest, I don't know if I want to do it. Because I had looked it up, and I think you, like, lose all the companions. So I don't know. Maybe I'll, like, research it further and see, but I wouldn't be surprised if I don't. So if I do, then obviously tomorrow, because we're not going to do it now, tomorrow we'll do it. If not, then I'm going to actually go to the next game, to Dragon Age 2. Which I had already launched it just to see, and it does run much better. I don't need, supposedly, that stupid patch. So, like, I think it should be fine. I don't know. We'll see. But that is the main story, at least, for Dragon Age Origins. Overall, the story was good. It wasn't anything crazy. Like, I was expecting it to be really good, because people were saying it was like Baldur's Gate. Kind of. Similarities, of course, but it's Baldur's Gate was way better. The combat was atrocious, I'm gonna just be honest. A lot of it was just kind of stupid. But that's kind of different. And not even like the fact that, like, of it being like this, like you click, you kind of just sit there, like you're not actually clicking to attack. Not even that. Just the missing drove me insane. The missing some more, missing even more. I don't know. There were a lot of things I wasn't a big fan of with the combat. Overall, I think I'd give it a 7. 7.5. The combat really is taking it down. If the combat was a little better, and like even there was so many abilities that I never really used, which maybe that was a problem. Maybe I should have. I don't know. But like a lot of these activated things, they just made it so you didn't have any stamina. So I didn't like that, but I don't know. We'll see how things progress either in the next game or whatever. But now we're just kind of rambling on, so I think that's it. I am curious. I mean, I didn't really pick up anything. But do I have the stuff that I had gotten? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I guess, because like I don't have any lesser potions. Yeah, I don't know. I'll do some research, but I think most likely we'll probably start with the second game tomorrow. But that's for another day. Because for now, we